In Ohio, an immigrant truck driver admitted to the U.S. under Biden killed a UMass soccer star. In Pennsylvania, an illegal immigrant from Haiti killed a PA state trooper on the side of a highway. In North Carolina, a 3-time deported illegal immigrant ran a stop sign and killed a 6-year-old girl. This cannot keep happening. So, we look at here from Fox News, immigrant truck driver, this is the one who killed a UMass soccer star in Ohio. Let's take a look at where he was from. An Uzbek commercial truck driver admitted to the United States via a diversity lottery. What even is that? Killed a star soccer goalie in Ohio over the weekend and had to use Google Translate to speak with state troopers who arrived at the deadly scene, sources told Fox News. Bekzad Asravov, 42, rammed the back of a vehicle on Interstate 71 in Madison County, resulting in the death of Tobias Forsythe, 21 years old, an innocent 21-year-old, an American citizen, life taken away from him from somebody who should not have been in this country and definitely not behind the wheel. When Ohio State Highway Patrol troopers arrived at the scene, Asravov, who holds a commercial driver's license, a CDL, how does somebody who speaks no English and is an American citizen holding a CDL? This is a dangerous thing to happen to society. He tried ripping off the dash camera and tried to destroy it by smashing it. Alright, so these are just great people that we're just letting in our country and just giving CDLs. You see, not only should this immigrant be held responsible, but so should the hiring companies, the people issuing out CDLs. Why is he on the road? This is dangerous, especially not being able to speak English. What are we doing here? This cannot keep happening. And as you see here, he entered the United States during the Biden administration in 2024 via the diversity visa lottery program. What even is that? And this is just proving once again the damage that the Biden administration has done over 4 years, letting in all these people who are obviously causing harm to American citizens. Let's take a look now in Pennsylvania, where an innocent PA state trooper was killed. An illegal immigrant truck driver who authorities said remained in the U.S. despite being ordered to leave has been charged in the death of a Pennsylvania state trooper who had recently moved home to help care for his mother during the cancer treatment. I mean, this is a sad situation. All these are sad situations, but especially this. The crash is the latest in a series of fatal wrecks involving non-citizen commercial truck drivers. This is happening way too often. These 3 incidents I'm talking about today are just what happened in the month of July. We're not even halfway through. Obviously, we've seen many other cases, not just illegal truck drivers and illegal drivers, but just overall stuff. We see people killing women while they go for runs. We see little girls getting raped. We see many people getting assaulted from this. He was conducting a commercial vehicle inspection along Interstate 81 in Schuylkill County, not far from where I grew up, on Wednesday morning when another semi-truck left the roadway, struck his marked vehicle and the truck he was inspecting before hitting the trooper. Both semi-truck caught on fire after the crash, and he later died at a local hospital. So if you live in America and you're driving on a highway, you see a police pulling somebody over, you obviously get in the next lane. You do not stay in that lane. Okay, it doesn't matter who's at fault with this. If the police officer should have moved over more or whatever the case may be, you got to move over. And if you can't move over, you slow down. Obviously, when you're not an American citizen, you're not familiar with the rules yet, you're just given a CDL, the chances of stuff like this happening is higher. There's a whole reason why you get tested for this. Okay, because if you don't, you just throw you on the road. It's a dangerous thing. That's why we have laws. That's why we have rules. You got to take tests to get certified. And then the last situation, a 3-time deported illegal immigrant. 3 times. I mean, that's a whole different issue. How is he allowed in the country 3 times? Let's take a look at this. An illegal immigrant from Mexico with multiple deportations was driving with a revoked license when he collided with a vehicle and allegedly killed a 6-year-old North Carolina girl last week. 6 years old? Jamie Corona was driving a Dodge Ram pickup truck July 3rd when he failed to stop at a stop sign and struck an SUV driven by 35-year-old Kelly Toller, who was traveling with her 2 children in Pitt County. Toller and her 4-year-old child was transported with serious injuries, and then her 6-year-old daughter was pronounced dead at the site. I can't imagine what the mother's feeling right now to experience that right there in person. The 4-year-old sibling too. It's just terrible. I mean, what are we doing here? This is a serious problem. And you know, obviously the left's defense is always, well, American citizens commit crimes too, so why do we have to focus on illegal immigrants? Okay, we can't just deport U.S. citizens, okay? That's bad enough. We got to do everything we can to focus on them to stop them from committing crimes, and when they commit crimes, we got to hold them liable. We can't just deport them though. What we could deport is illegal immigrants who are not citizens. What we could do is prevent people like these 3 guys who I just mentioned from going into the country. Had they not been in the country, that's 3 lives who would still be here today. Sure, I get it. American citizens commit crimes too. But how about we try to lower it by not letting illegal immigrants, where there's millions of them in our country now, from allowing this to happen? There's zero excuse why they should be in our country. There's definitely zero excuse why they should have a CDL or they're behind a wheel. It's just a sad situation. This cannot keep happening. I'm really frustrated. And of course, only certain news are covering this. You won't see this stuff on the Associated Press. You won't see this stuff on CNN, NPR. You see it on Fox News. You see it on New York Post, and you'll see it on local news. Okay, everybody complains about Fox News and New York Post always posting bad faith articles and being fake and, doing stuff for rage bait. Well, they're the only ones who cover this stuff. So obviously it's going to seem like it's bad and it's bad faith. It makes you uncomfortable. Try posting these articles to Reddit. Try posting, this Pennsylvania situation in the Pennsylvania sub. You'll get hate. You'll get called a bigot. You'll get downvoted instantly. Do the same for all the other states. Liberals get very uncomfortable when this is brought up. Stop allowing these people in the country. Stop feeling bad for these people. Stop bending over backwards for criminals who are taking the lives away of American citizens. It's ridiculous at this point. Let me know down below your thoughts. If you disagree with what I said, I just don't know what to tell you. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe to my channel, help me get to 1,000 subscribers. I'm out, guys. Peace.